according to Aurora. In her entire life, there was only ever one man she had truly loved. And this man, or I should rather say boy, was her nephew, because, you know, it just be like that sometimes. Her sister Josefa eventually fell pregnant, and she gave birth to a son whom she named Pepe. Now, Josefa never, considered her much of a mother figure, as you can imagine. So instead of just taking care of this child, she just handed it over to her sister Aurora and moved to Madrid. So now it's just Aurora and little Pepito. Aurora decided to take care of this child and raise the boy. And she did that with passion and much dedication, desperately trying to prevent him from becoming as immature and as good for nothing as most men. She read to him a whole lot, countless books. She also taught him how to play the piano. And it turned out that little Pepito over here is highly, highly gifted. A real child prodigy. Look, this boy, when he was 4 years old, already played his own concerts. And even in the Spanish court, people wanted to see, and most importantly, hear the child prodigy. Little Pepito became famous, and he earned good money with his concerts for the standards of this time. Now, as you can imagine, the story about the child prodigy eventually left Ferrol and eventually reached the city of Madrid, and with that, the ears of his mother, Josefa, who then returned to Ferrol, claimed the child for herself again, and literally snatched him from Aurora's hands. Aurora is devastated about this, but she figures that out of every tragedy comes something good. Aurora discovers her talent as an educator. She already considered herself an expert on how to raise a child properly, but she took it one step further. So for the next few months, Aurora read everything about education and how to raise a child properly. She did that day in, day out. And one day, she stumbled across a book entitled, quote, The Improvement of the Human Race. This book was written by the British scholar Francis Galton, who should later be called the father of eugenics.